All right. Good evening, Sand Valley. Good morning, Silicon Valley. Hope you guys are having a great day and the holidays are coming. I thought today what I would talk about two real important issues. First off, is still getting so many questions in regards to what do I do from a career perspective, AI, how is it going to affect my job, my roles, what's happening. And so let's get right to it. The first thing is I want to talk to you about a conversation I had a while ago with Warren Buffett, actually. I happened to be on a call with Warren Buffett. We were positioning a product, predictive analytics product a while back. And I asked him a basic question. I said, Warren, what advice, if you could give any advice to an entrepreneur coming into business, what advice would you give? And he said, buy low, sell high. Easy to say, hard to do. And I want to talk about that for a minute. So when you think about what's happening right now in the labor market, are there a lot of jobs? Or are you seeing that you're struggling to find a job? Most people are seeing the latter. They're struggling to find a job. And so they're competing for fewer and fewer jobs. And you hear students and college students coming out, they can't find jobs. You're hearing middle managers being laid off, they can't find jobs. So what does that mean to the supply of labor? What does that mean to the supply of talent? That means that there is an oversupply of talent because they can't find jobs. So what does that mean about what do you have to pay these people? What does that mean for pay? It means that the pay is going down. That means if you think about buy low, sell high, it's the time for you to be a builder, meaning it's not the time to be looking for a job. It's the time to be in the market of trying to get talent so that because you can capture that talent at a much lower rate than you could several years ago. And now you are building a business because the talent is low. The cost of the talent is low. Buy low, sell high. In other words, stop asking yourselves what jobs are available and start asking yourselves, what business can I create? What business can I drive value? What business can I invest in? Especially because the laws of economics in terms of market reach, social media has completely changed what it costs, your customer acquisition costs, completely changed that. AI has completely changed your product and production costs. What does it cost you to build and bring a product to market? It's been completely changed. Because if you can think it, you can create it. So the first message is again, I need you to open your mind to the fact and come to the realization that jobs are scarce, but that also means that the cost of talent is low and you can never be in a better time with the level of disruption that's caused by AI for you to create a business. Okay, now, the second question I had the opportunity to ask Warren Buffett is I said, what's a common mistake that entrepreneurs make? What's the most common mistake that they make? And his answer was they get the reward and risk equation wrong. They misjudge it. And I find this happening a lot. What is he talking about? Well, I just told you that this is a great time for you to come in and create a business because we want to buy low, sell high. Right now, you can get a lot of labor because the cost is down. But here's the thing. What do you do with that? Because you're taking on risk, right? You don't have that W-2 income, you're taking on risk. So a lot of people say, oh, well, I want to do this and I want to open up just this little small business, then I want this small business to earn me, the same amount of money that I would earn if I was working for someone. Well, that's getting the risk reward equation wrong. That is far too much risk on your own, unstable for you to be taking on and still trying with the target goal of reaching the same amount of money. No. If you are going to go out on your own, for the average person, what should you target? Very simple. This is what I want you to do. I want you to look at what you earn, and I want you to look at the revenue per employee that is earned at the company that you're at. So if you're earning 60,000, 180,000, 100,000 a year, whatever your number is, less than that, whatever your number is, I want you to look at that. And then I want you to look at your company or Fortune 100 company, and I want you to look at the revenue per employee. And what you're going to see is you leaving 80% of the value on the table. That means they believe that you're worth 80% more than you currently being paid. Multiple times. But more than 80%. It's a multiple times, right? So what I want you to think about, the minimum target that you should have if you go out on your own and you want to create this business, the minimum target is what that revenue per employee in that company you were at least hit that for yourself, and should be more. So stop worrying and stop trying to beat a dead horse and saying, what jobs are out there? What income can I get? Who can I work for? You have to realize the game has now changed. You're playing a new game with new rules. And the builders, those people right now that can see that can acquire skills to build a company and leverage AI to lower their costs, is fundamentally have a huge advantage. And that is what ultimately You to the Power of Two is about. It's about creating your agentic AI agent, your own iron person, right? Your iron person, you go into that suit, Iron Woman, Iron Man, you go in that suit, and all of a sudden, man, you are 10 times, 100 times as productive, because you now have the full power and the full knowledge of every human in the universe, basically at your fingertips, applied to your area of expertise with your style, with the way you talk, the way you communicate. That is You to the Power of Two. Okay. So lastly, I want to talk to you about, got a lot of questions around this, well, how do I understand which particular role or which particular job or which particular opportunity should I take on, Joseph? How do I know? I hear you, Joseph, but how do I know that it's my time to leave the current role that I'm in, right? How do I know that? Well, here's the thing. If you find yourself saying that you are leaving a job, you're leaving a place, if the first words out of your mouth, I'm leaving this, or I'm going to leave that, that's an indication that you're not making the right decisions. You're running away from a problem. What you need to be saying is, and when you know you found that right opportunity, when you know you found when you find that right business or that right position, that right business that really excites you, you start saying, I'm going to. When the first words out of your mouth is, I'm going to a destination, that's when you know. That's when you know that that's the right move for you. You're not leaving where you're at, you're going to that destination. Hey, I hope this helped you. I enjoy this time that we have to interact every twice a week. Hey, it's the holiday season. So I'm going to be signing off for the next week, enjoying myself, spending time with the family. I hope you do the same, kind of unplug, enjoy life, spread more love. As Marvin Gaye said, I think it was, Stevie Wonder said, the world love is in need of love today. There is so much hatred and so much animosity, we have forgotten that what makes us similar is so much more powerful than what makes us different. Keep that in your hearts with holiday spirit. Love you guys. Have a great, great, great holidays, and we'll see you in a week. See you guys. Bye-bye.